Hello, I figured I'd record a little intro for this video. I recorded this a little while ago, the rest of the video that is. This is the third attempt at the battle tower with this team. And due to the nature of this team, which is mostly like stalling until you can set up, the battles are very slow and the commentary is mostly me just counting PPs and stalling them and stuff like that, so it's not very interesting. If you're just looking for like some noise in the background, then it's probably a great video. If you're looking for entertaining battles, something interesting, it's probably not the best video. If you're interested in PP stalling, like how it works, I guess it's interesting to see some of the videos. I'll probably try to put some timestamps in the description, and I think there were a few battles that were more interesting. I'll try to highlight them. But yeah, that's it for the intro. Let's go to the rest of the video. I'm back to continue the third attempt with this team. I've changed the defense EVs and put them in special defense. So now we will hopefully have a better matchup against water and ice. Let's also talk to this guy and give him his third Pokemon. Survivor or Shuckle? Oh, I know who's going on here. Let's get Survivor. He's got Zangoose and Survivor now. That's gonna be a fun team. And Whiscash. So we're in the 5th round, but like I think I said in the last video, Annabelle doesn't show up anymore. Maybe you have to beat gold first and then she starts showing up again, or maybe it's only that she starts showing up at 70, I'm not sure. I made it to 35 with a different team and she wasn't there. What do I want to do against the Shuckle? I think I just set up. Like if he toxics me, I have rest. Oh, it's defense, curl, rollout. Okay, maybe I need to intimidate him a little bit more. I'm not sure how strong rollout gets from a Shuckle. Like he only has, I think, base 10 attack. So even with defense curl doubling the power of rollout and rollout's power doubling every turn, that still shouldn't do that much. Okay, that's a fair amount. Like this is 2 intimidates and it's... Oh wait, it was the second rollout again. Of course. Maybe I will wait until he misses or finishes the rollout. Okay, one more. That should be the last one. Needs to start at the lowest power again. And he did start again. Okay, this is gonna take ages. Maybe I should just kill the Shuckle. Because rollout Like when you're on a streak, only the first one costs PP. And I'm not sure how much PP rollout has, but if it only costs 1 PP for 5 attacks, or up to 5 attacks, then he's gonna stall me out of PP and not the other way around. I'm not sure if he has a rest. I'm gonna rest to get back 20 HP. You never know, it might matter. He does have rest, okay. And he has Chesto Berry. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna force him to rest. Then I'm gonna set up with the Salamence. He flinched. He might rest this turn. He set up Defense Grill, okay. I think he will rest now, so I'll switch. Another boost to his defense is maybe a little bit worrisome. But we should get quite a few turns to attack with. Oh, he has Sleep Talk. How does Sleep Talk rollout work? Does he just keep rolling now? How much damage do I do? Probably not that much. He wakes up. Oh, right. The AI doesn't understand sleep turns. Okay. I might have to start surfing with Wishcash if he keeps defense curling. It doesn't do much damage now, but I'm somewhat afraid of a crit. At least he can't rest if it's locked in rollout. Okay, he should go down now. Who's next? Heracross, okay, that should be easy. One shot with Aerial Ace. And Vileplume, hey! It's Vileplume again. Goodbye, Vileplume. And that was the first trainer. Who was number 2? A ranger, I think. Yes. Megan with the Ninjask. Okay, we just go for the kill here. Because this, they have Sword Stance, Baton Pass. No focus bench shenanigans this time. Snorlax. Okay. That could be an issue. We're gonna intimidate Snorlax a couple of times. Facade. What else do you have? Earthquake, Curse, Belly Drum. What kind of set is this? Yawn. Shadow Ball. Double team. What is your last move? More double team. I can just look up what the last move is. Snorlax. It's attract. Ah, that's why it's not using the fourth move. I'm not sure how many intimidates this has been. This has to be pretty close to 6. I'll just switch one more until it doesn't work anymore. Then I set up with Salamence. That's still intimidated, right? I was looking at something else. There's a crit, which is fine. We just rest. Does it have Quick Claw? No, it has leftovers. So we don't have to worry about the Quick Claw crit, which is good. I was planning to rest anyway. With leftovers, we just stay near full health until we get crit again. That's one dance. We can just set up the +6 here. That's +5. Last dance, then we rest again. Just in case. Then we start the sweep. Okay, next turn we wake up. And we one-shot the Snorlax. Megadium. That's another one-shot. That was the second trainer. It took a little while. But we get there. This is a very slow team, but if you play it well, then it should be a almost guaranteed win. Kingdra, okay, water types. That's the one thing we're not that good against. I wonder if it's physical or special Kingdra. Ice Beam, okay, special. We're frozen, but we have Lumberry, specifically because of the freeze. Now it's Surf. Critical hit. We go for Amnesia. If I didn't increase the special defense, we would already be dead. But now we survive. We go for Rest. Once I wake up, I go for Amnesia again. Now I go for Rest again in case we get a crit. Not sure if we even live a crit now. We rest. Then we repeat again. Amnesia when we wake up. Rest. And then repeat until Kingdra runs out of moves. Now Surf only does 15 damage. $18 this time. I'm gonna check what are the moves the Kingdra has. It's Surf, Ice Beam and something. Dragon Breath and Rest, okay. We will have to wait until Kingdra starts resting. Okay, we go for our own rest. Okay, it's starting to use Ice Beams. Maybe it's out of Surf. Or maybe it's just keeping some behind. Yeah, I can be a little bit weird with using the last couple of PP. There's Dragon Breath. Now we can get paralyzed, which in theory we could lose. If it's paralysis into multiple crits while I'm fully paralyzed. And the same goes for Frozen, so I'm just gonna rest. I wake up into another rest. It's very efficient for PP stall to use rest. Of course I don't want to waste all of my rest in case I need it later. Oh, now I'm frozen solid. This is why I should have been resting. But I kind of thought it was out of Ice Beams because it was spamming Dragon Breath. Now it spams Ice Beam 3 times in a row. Now we're back to Dragon Breath. As long as we don't get crit, it's fine. I would like to thaw though. We're still frozen solid. We finally thawed and we get a rest off. Yeah, as long as you don't get crit, you can just tank so many hits that it doesn't really matter if you get frozen once you're set up. More dragon breaths. We wake up, go for some amnesias so I can keep some rest. I haven't really been counting, but has to run out sometime. There's a crit dragon breath that did not do much. And I rested anyway, so it doesn't matter. There's the first rest, okay. Now we switch. Actually, we use up one more rest turn, so we wake up guaranteed on the next move. And now we start setting up. In comes the Salamence. And we go to +6 with Dragon Dance. +2. And by the time Kingdra runs out of rest, we're ready to sweep. And we're at +6, Airlace. One shot on the Kingdra with a crit, which is not needed. Slowking. Another Aerial Ace. Another one shot. And for the last Pokemon, Golduck. We Aerial Ace again. And we one shot again. Another trainer down. On to number 4. Who has a Steelix? Very nice. Does he have Rock Slide? Oh, he has Block. That is not very nice. Well, we can only do one thing here, and that's set up Iron Defense and hope we don't die to an Earthquake. That did 55 damage. But he does have 10 chances to crit me. I think I'll go for the rest now. Although I'm not convinced I would live a crit. Yeah, I think we died to a crit now, so the rest didn't really do much. Oh, there's the crit, and we die. That's unfortunate. We go for Salamence. I'm gonna look up which other moves he has. Dragon Breath. But he has no special investment, so the only way I die is like what I said in the last battle. Paralysis into multiple crits while I'm fully paralyzed, so I can't rest. Here comes the Dragon Breath. Immediate paralysis, so I'm gonna go for rest. I don't get paralyzed. He's doing a... There comes the block, I can't switch anymore. He's doing a decent amount of damage with Dragon Breath. Sandstorm, now I don't heal with leftovers. This Steelix is actually really scary for my team. I might just want to keep resting. The only way I lose is if I get paralyzed. How much PP is Dragon Breath? It's 20 PP. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, the Sandstorm is gone. Do I go for rest? Yes. He's probably gonna set up the Sandstorm again. Not yet, but probably at some point. Yeah, he sets it up now. So we no longer heal from leftovers. Yeah, go for another rest. There should be no way that he stalls me out of rest, so we should be fine. And since he can't paralyze me, even if he crits me multiple times, I should live. I think the only way I might die is triple crit while Sandstorm is active. And it needs to be on all, like, perfectly timed with my rest. Like the turn I start a new rest if he crits. And he crits on the 2 turns that I'm guaranteed asleep. And he had Sandstorm set up before I rested. And I think he might kill me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he kills me then. But only then. We rest again. This is gonna take a little while longer. What's his nature? Hardy, okay, I think that's a neutral one. In battles like this, I'm happy I have max PP, although I think 10 PP for rest is perfect to stall him out. But it's nice to know you have some extra. Did he run out? He used Sandstorm while Sandstorm was active, so I assume he's out now. Yeah, he's spamming Sandstorm. That means we can set up. That's +2. +3. Can we one-shot the Steelix? I think we can. This one doesn't have defense investment. +4. +5. He's trying to block. Maybe he's out of Sandstorms too now. And that's +6. Time for an earthquake. We one-shot the Steelix. In comes Kangaskhan. Okay, we just go for Aerial Ace. There's no more Sandstorm, so if we get hurt, we start healing with leftovers. Nidoking. We Aerial Ace again. And it's a one-shot. And that's another one gone. On to number 5. And now we start with Nidoking. Okay. I've already struggled with Nidoking once when it was Surf Nidoking. What are the options? There's 2 sets with Horn Drill. One of which is special. The other has double kick. So they're both good into Aggron. Either way, I have to switch here. I'm gonna go into Aggron to avoid the potential Horn Drill. It's Body Slam, I think. That's the... Okay, no paralysis. This is the Horn Drill double kick set. Does it go for double kick? Or does it throw out a random horn drill? I'm gonna go for an intimidate. I don't remember how critical hits work with double kick. I think it's only one of the 2 hits. Not the guaranteed both. I think that's like a Gen 1 thing. But I could be wrong. Counter, okay. Aggron has 30, so I can't die to Horn Drill, but I can die to double kick crits. Double kick probably has a ridiculous amount of PP, like 30 or something. Yes, it does 30. Body slam, no paralysis. It's not horn drilling yet. It probably wants body slam to slow Salamence down. And double kick is super effective, so it just keeps double kicking against Aggron. Another body slam. I'm becoming a bit afraid of being paralyzed on Aggron. Let's see, I think we're at -4. That's still 20%. How much is a crit? Oof. Max roll crit is 99.4% damage on Aggron. I don't think there's any way for me to play around a crit. I think I'm gonna set up one Iron Defense and then Earthquake. Like with the chance to Horn Drill. Oh right, it has counter too. Oh, I don't want to counter into this. I could serve with Whiscash, but I think if I go into Whiscash, it's going to Horn Drill. But that could be fine. If I just start switching between Whiscash and Aggron. Then I probably want to intimidate a little bit more. There's another double kick. I think we're at -5 on the Nidoking. Counter does nothing. Okay, this should be -6. Going to Aggron and then into Whiscash. Still haven't been paralyzed, which is surprising. Yeah, that only does 10 damage to Whiscash, so we can do this a couple of times. Now let's see. Does it go for Body Slam or Horn Drill? It goes for horn drill as expected. And we're protected by sturdy. That's one horn drill. We switch back to Aggron again. It's a body slam this time. We get paralyzed, which is fine for now. Counter, which is nice on the switch. There's another horn drill. Once he's out of horn drills, we can set up. That's a body slam. And I would like the rest of the paralysis with Aggron, but if I get crit by a single double kick, Aggron just dies. So there's a crit. Okay, it's only one of them that crits. Yes, I thought. Okay, then I guess I probably do survive a crit as long as it's not double. That's the third horn drill. 2 more. Another crit double kick on the switch. Counter. That's too bad. We might run out of HP on the Whiscash if he keeps critting, and he crits again. He doesn't have scope lens, right? Counter, come on. At some point I'm gonna have to rest with Whiscash. Use your horn drill. Yes, that's 4. Okay, I think I'm fine risking the last one. Although, maybe not. Like, the chance he hits the horn drill is much higher than that he crits me again. So I shouldn't risk it. Body slam. Another body slam. Okay, I think this time I am gonna rest on the Whiscash. And if I die, that means he's out of horn drills. And I can set up. Okay, he went for body slam. We go for rest. Maybe now that I'm full health, he finally wants to use his horn drill. And he does. That should have been 5. We can finally go to Salamence. And we go to +6. If we get paralyzed, we rest. If we crit, we maybe rest. Oh, we get paralyzed, okay. Leftovers heals as much as he deals damage to me. Oh, I can't rest with full HP even though I'm paralyzed. That's actually an issue. Now I can't get rid of the paralysis. Oh, and now he ran out of body slams. So if I just waited like one turn. Oh no, he does still have some. And I'm paralyzed, but I can't rest off the paralysis. That's so annoying. I didn't realize it worked like that. Usually when I see a Pokemon can't rest because he's full HP, they don't have a status, so... I didn't know you couldn't heal the status. Wait, maybe... I think I might know a way out of this. If I reset all my Dragon Dances, he's probably faster. Then he can deal damage to me, and before leftovers heal me, I can rest. He just needs to not use counter. I'm still faster. Oh, that's annoying. He doesn't have Quick Claw, does he? He does have Quick Claw. Okay, we have to hope for Quick Claw. That's weird. I never hope for Quick Claw. You must have some double. He's just gonna use all his counters, okay. I'll just wait until he's out of counters. Then I try to catch the double kick Quick Claw. Because there's no way he's out of double kicks. There's 30 of them. Oh, there's one. Oh, he got the Quick Claw immediately when I'm not resting. Please get it again. He got it again. Don't paralyze, please. Come on. Yes. Oh. If we set up to +6, we kill the Nidoking and then we get paralyzed and one-shot the next Pokemon, that would be so bad. We're at +5. That should be +6. We go for Earthquake. And we one-shot. We already knew we didn't have Focus Band. Kingdra. That's fine. Aerial Ace. One-shot. Salamence. We go down to +5. We go for the Aerial Ace. And we one-shot. That one was a little bit tricky. On to number 6. Dusclops. Okay, this is pressure. But that should only count for moves that affect Dusclops. I have no clue what Dusclops does. Probably there's a Will-O-Wisp set, but what else? Curse, maybe? That could be bad, because if he kills himself, I can set up. There is a Curse rest set, okay. Will-O-Wisp, Toxic, Psych Up. Oh, that could also be bad. We'll just switch and see what happens. Who are you, Dusclops? Protect, that should tell me. It's Toxic, Confuse Ray, Double Team, Protect, okay. That's a little annoying. What's the item? Leftovers, of course. With Confuse Ray we've learned we have to stall out the confusion, otherwise Salamence just dies to himself. Oh, it's gonna keep setting up, so I'm gonna keep switching. Otherwise I'm gonna get stalled out. You can't use the Toxic on Aggron, so that means he uses it now because Salamence was out. But once he's set up with double teams, he's just always gonna Confuse Ray, I think. And Aggron is so tanky that we can just tank all the hits. Even if we hit ourselves 20 times in a row, we're fine. He has to be pretty close to max now. I think that's 6, but maybe it's 5. Yeah, he's protecting. But he did that before, so it's not necessarily guaranteed. Protect, okay, this is a little bit annoying. But we can just infinitely switch here. It's just gonna take a while. You can never hurt me. Because, yeah, there goes the Toxic onto Aggron. And Confusion doesn't hurt us as long as we switch. I think it doesn't matter. I'll just keep switching. Is Protect 10 PP? It is 10. If he's not out yet, should be out soon. There's Confuse Ray. Okay. Starting out with some attacking moves now. Toxic and Confuse Ray is both 10 PP. They might not run out at the same time because Dusclops has been protecting and double teaming in between. Maybe it's better if I stall out all the Confuse Rays by staying in with Aggron. Then he only has the Toxic left. And I can set up and rest, but it's not really gonna work, I think. Not at this point anyway. Doesn't have enough Toxics. He's gonna be struggling anyway. And it's not like struggle is gonna do a lot. I probably just heal back. Can't be much longer now. But he's not out yet. Oh, but he didn't use Toxic. Maybe he's out of Toxic? And he's double teaming. Okay, he's out. I kind of forgot he still had double team. Which is even better, then he can't struggle. +4, 2 more, and then this Dusclops can finally go away. And we're at +6. Nidoqueen. Okay, we go for Earthquake. Air Lace would have been better. I was gonna say, so we avoid the poison point. But if she has a Bright Powder, like we're set up already, we don't need all of our HP. And last is Venusaur, which we one-shot. And we're on to battle 7. Oh, it's a Bug Maniac. Is it a Masquerain? It's an Armaldo. Okay. We're definitely switching. What is it gonna do? You have Rock Slide. Swords then. Oh, that's not good. Armaldo. Sword stance. There's only one, I think. It has Quick Claw, Rock Slide, Earthquake, Brick Break. This is a scary Pokemon. I'm gonna have to switch back. That's an Earthquake. I should probably start keeping track. Just in case, Earthquake 1. It's unfortunate that it has both a ground and a fighting move. But if I can make it run out of Rock Slides, we're fine. But it goes for Sword Stance again. That is not good. But as long as it doesn't Sword Stance while it's at +2 or +1, we're fine. Okay, that's another Earthquake. I think the only thing I have to count is the Rock Slides. Aggron doesn't care if it's +1 Rock Slide. There's one Rock Slide. Okay, good. There's another Earthquake. Now he might Sword Stance again. And he does. And now he Earthquakes again. Then he goes for the Rock Slide. Yes. Okay, I think we have we're in a loop now. That did a lot of damage. We can also tank Rock Slides with Whiscash, luckily. I wonder if he's gonna switch the Brick Breaks if I get low HP, which I do have low HP now. Yes, there's a brick break. That's unfortunate. I don't really mind the damage on Salamence that much, but I want him to run out of earthquakes because it's the stronger move. And if I have to switch, if I have to tank a couple with Whiscash or something like that, then I'd prefer it if he only has Brick Break. At least he went for Earthquake this time. And we're also back to full health on Salamence. I did kind of lose track. This is the fourth rock slide, I think. He missed one and hit me 3 times. If I get low enough, there's also a chance he just uses Rock Slide against Aggron. I think I can tank one more and then have to start switching into Whiscash. Okay, now I go into Whiscash. Both Whiscash and Aggron are faster, I'm pretty sure. So I can stall a little bit longer with rest. Yeah, they're both faster. Oh, that's... wow. That's a lot of damage. And he still has a couple more. I'm not sure I can actually stall this out. I might just be losing here. This Armaldo is way stronger than I thought it was. It's max attack, investment, adamant. Yeah. I probably should have just surfed and then... I don't know. Okay. I rest and I hope... Oh, he activates Quick Claw exactly on this turn. This is very bad. Although... I think he has one Rock Slide too many now. Okay, we survived. He activates Quick Claw again on the rest turn. Come on. Oh, this is so unlucky. And I can't even set up on him properly, I think. Because he can just Swords Dance. Yeah, he goes for Swords Dance. I'm at +1. Okay, Earthquake has a good chance to 2-hit. He gets Quick Claw, Swords Dance. Don't get Quick Claw, Brick Break next turn, please. Just don't do it again. Okay. But we're only at +1 and our entire team is dead. Oh, it's a Shuckle. Oh, I think we're safe now. Even if it's Defense Curl rollout. It's double team. I can't believe it quick clawed me on both turns that I used rest. Like I'm guaranteed faster with both Aggron and Whiscash. But we just barely stalled it out of Rock Slides. Alright, we're at +6. Substitute goes down. I hope he doesn't Toxic here. He doesn't. And we can just go for the Aerial Ace. And we one-shot. And it's a Heracross. Does have Focus Band. No activation. And we won the 7th battle. Whew. I really thought it was over there for a moment. Oh. I don't know if I want to do another round right now. That was a bit much at the end. Yeah, I think I will stop here. Whew. Let's hope we don't get any more Swords Dance Armaldos. Okay, I'm back for round 6. Still using the same team. No changes this time. Hopefully no Swords Dance Armaldos. That was a bit of a nightmare last time. Especially with the perfect Quick Claws at the end. Let's see, who do we have this time for round 1 or battle 1? Tentacruel. With clear body, so I can't intimidate. Are there any physical Tentacruels? Probably, right? I know it gets Swords Dance, at least in some generations. Let's see. There's no physical... Well... There's one with Sludge Bomb. No, there's 2 with Sludge Bomb. 3 of them have an Ice move. The one that doesn't probably goes for toxic. I think I can always switch into Aggron here. It's the one without Ice Beam. Just gonna go for Surf now. This one does have Giga Drain. Confuse Ray. I could stall out Toxic and Confusion. Okay, another Confuse Ray. I mean, I'm fine with stalling out the status moves. Another Toxic. And this time it's Surf. But that does not deal much damage to me. Confuse Ray this time, okay. Another Surf. I can still tank a crit, so I don't have to be worried. Oh! It went for the Surf on the Salamence. That is a bit scary. I expect it will go for Surf again because it sees a kill. I will go for a rest now. It goes for another Surf. Confuse Ray. And another Surf. I'm gonna start switching to Whiscash. And then back to Salamence to absorb the Giga Drains. It's another Surf. That does a decent amount of damage. That's the first Giga Drain. I'm gonna rest here so I can't be confused. It did go for Confuse Ray. I think Surf is 15 PP. It's 11. It's starting to run out. I got rest through the confusion. That's good. Another Surf. Just a few more. I think one more. Salamence hurts itself in its confusion, but that should be the last Surf. So we can't really die now. We hit ourselves again. Okay, we probably get Toxic. Yes, we do. Okay, now I'm gonna have to switch. It might Giga Drain here. I'm gonna go into Aggron. It does Giga Drain. And we live. Gonna switch back. Goes for another Giga Drain because it saw a kill. Now we can rest. Get rid of the Toxic. We'll probably go for Confuse Ray. Indeed, it does. But now we have so much HP. We're never gonna hit ourselves so often that we can't get a rest off. It's out of Giga Drains now. Which means I can try to rest with Aggron and Whiscash. Just the Confuse Ray. I'm not gonna risk the confusion this low HP, although I don't think it matters. I think that's the last Confuse Ray. Before it starts to struggle, I'm gonna switch on the Toxic. I don't think it can kill me with struggle, but I don't want to risk it when I don't have to. Okay, we wake up on the next turn. Gonna switch to Whiscash. It also still has one turn of sleep. There's the first struggle. It's healing with leftovers. which means we can just set up forever. Okay, onto Salamence. And we take almost no damage, even though it's immune to Intimidate. 2 damage after leftovers. Okay, time to set up. That's +4. With all these leftovers, these turns take a while. But it's a free setup, so we're taking it. Alright, +6. Time for an earthquake. That's one very dead Tentacruel. Porygon 2. And it stole my Intimidate. But that doesn't work in Gen 3. So it does nothing. The Aerial Ace, get a crit, which is needed. Porygon 2 goes down. This is our last. Which we just Aerial Ace. And one shot. Okay. That took a little while. On to number 2. And there's a wheezing. I think that means we switch into Aggron again. It could be special with Thunderbolt. Or this could be a Sludge Bomb, or there could be a Will-O-Wisp. I don't know what else it could do. There's a Sludge Bomb. Let's see. This could still have Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, Explosion. Or another set with Explosion. Or it could be Destiny not. Oh, they all have Sludge Bomb. Could be Will-O-Wisp as well. Okay, this told me nothing. Who would be the most? What am I expecting? I'm expecting Will-O-Wisp, Flamethrower, Shadow Ball. And maybe a Facade. Okay, I'll just go into Salamence. At least we get an Intimidate off. Facade. Okay. We can just stall this with Aggron. Memento. Okay. I didn't want to deal with this any longer, which is understandable. Okay, Nidoking. I go into Mens, see what it does. Is this double kick again? Is it Surf? Earthquake. It's Earthquake. Is there a set with Earthquake Ice Beam? I don't think so. And no Horn Drill either. This could be Thunder. Sludge Bomb is an option. Mega Kick. I guess we'll see. It's Mega Kick. That was a crit and it dealt 16 damage. Wow. Does this have Brick Break? Yes, it does. Okay. This is gonna take a little while. Mega Kick does 3 damage to Aggron. So I think we're fine switching for a while. I think this is -6, and I'm just gonna set up now. Yeah, that deals almost no damage. We don't have to worry about a crit. Oh, there's the crit. We can tank another crit. Does it have Quick Claw? No, it does not. Looks like it's out of... Why doesn't it have Shadow Ball? Why did it go for Brick Break? There's Shadow Ball. Doesn't do much more, but it's a little bit more. I'm at +6, then I'm gonna go rest, and then we sweep. Wait, I should Earthquake, not Aerial Ace. It doesn't have Bright Powder and I don't want to get Poison Pointed if it's not necessary. Okay, we're at full health. And we one-shot with Earthquake. Donphan is next. Donphan, that's quite tanky. Does Donphan get Bright Powder? No, it gets Quick Claw. It doesn't activate. And we one-shot. On to the third trainer. Kingdra. Okay, that's potentially scary. We switch to Whiscash. It's the Dragon Dance set, okay. Let me have a look. What does this do? The Dragon Dance set has Ice Beam. What? Oh, there's two. And I have no idea which one it is. This could be Double Edge. Double Edge Ice Beam. Or it could be Flail Hydro Pump. And depending on which one it is, I want to play this completely differently. I think... What are the items? Salic Berry, Chesto Berry. If it's the Flail one, I don't want to deal any damage to it. I'm gonna go for Amnesia and hopefully it will do a move and tell me what it is. No, it Dragon Dances again. This could be bad. Please attack. It's Hydro Pump. Okay, that's the Flail set. It can't hurt me. That's 2 Hydro Pumps. Actually, I think I'm just safe to go into Salamence. Hydro Pump won't do that much. Flail, when it's at full health, isn't gonna do anything. It doesn't have speed investment, so I'm gonna outspeed. And if it does do too much with Flail, then I'm just gonna switch to Aggron. Wait until it's out of Flail. I'm back to full health thanks to leftovers. There's another Hydro Pump that still doesn't do much. If it's going for Hydro Pump, that means Flail isn't doing much either, because I mean, Hydro Pump is resisted, it shouldn't want to Hydro Pump me. If it has a better Flail, better damage in Flail. But it looks like it doesn't. Yeah, that's no damage at all. I do need to go to +6 because it has endure. So if I don't go to +6 and it outspeeds me and it uses endure first. See, it doesn't use it. So it doesn't really matter. But it's still nice to go to +6. Gardevoir. Gardevoir down with a single aerial ace and Arcanine. Also goes down with one aerial ace. Ursaring lead. Hopefully no Swords Dance Ursarings, but there probably is. Yeah, I think it gets Swords Dance, so I'm assuming there's a set with it. Oh, there's a lot of them. There's one with Swords Dance, but it only has Hyper Beam. Okay, we switch to Aggron and see what happens. It goes for counter. There's two of them with counter. One of them has Earthquake. This one has Earthquake. It's Double Edge, Earthquake, Brick Break, counter. Okay, that is maybe a little dangerous. It's at -3. It's another Earthquake. This one has Quick Claw. It's a Double Edge. I don't have to worry about Focus Band counter. That's -4. Another Double Edge. Once it runs out of Double Edge, I can set up because I'm afraid of Double Edge crit. That's gonna deal so much damage to Salamence. Double Edge is 15 PP, that's going to take a while. Especially if it uses counter. Because counter is 20 PP. There's a double edge. And an earthquake. Double edge. Another double edge. Alright. Keep going for those double edges. And we can get somewhere. I missed one of the moves. Not sure if it was counter or earthquake a few turns ago, but that doesn't really matter. Double edge is the only one that matters. It might run out of counter first. There's another double edge. Another double edge. Only 6 more. Five more. Yeah, it's probably running out of counter first. That's 3 counters in a row. Four in a row. Is double edge only 10? I thought it was 15. That looks like another counter. That was the last earthquake. There's a double edge. Brick break. We take no damage from brick break. But there's still a couple of double edges. There's one. Should be 3 more. It's double edging into the aggron. What? Why? You've only used 1 brick break. I think this is the last double edge. If it goes for it again on settlements and crits, I think I just die. It goes for brick break. And there's another double edge. That should be the last one. Time to set up. Six damage from brick break. We easily heal back with leftovers. Yeah, no double edge. And no focus band. So I can just go +6, one shot, and go from there. +4. +5. And finally +6. Time for an aerial ace. That's a one shot. Milotic. Aerial ace. And another one shot. And a Jinx. With protect. Interesting. I didn't expect protect on Jinx. Gets the double protect. And the aerial ace. That's another one done. I wonder why the Jinx has protect. Is it Perish Song? Okay, on to trainer 5. What do we have here? A Crawdont. Does that get Hypercutter? It does. And it has it. It could also have guillotine. Let's see, what do you have? Frustration. This is guillotine. But I can tank this with aggron. There's a guillotine. Protected by sturdy. Let's go. I love sturdy. You always think, sturdy before Gen 5, it's useless. And then you go to the battle tower. It becomes one of the best abilities in the game. How do I want to do this? I think I have to stall it out completely. See, it's Quick Claw. Has Ancient Power, Aerial Ace, Frustration, Guillotine. Crit, Ancient Power, no Omni Boost. That's fine. I can just stall this out with Rest and Iron Defense. No Omni Boost on the Ancient Power again. I rest again, even though I only lost 4 HP. Frustration does 1. Ancient Power does 2, I think. Don't know if there's damage rolls here. Yeah, Ancient Power is 2 damage. I just use Rest to waste turns. Doesn't cost PP to be asleep. It got a crit and it did like 10 damage. Let's start wasting some iron defenses. Still got 21. How much PP is frustration? 15, 20? Something like that. It's 20. This will take a little while. Let's go for a rest again. I already lost like 13 HP. Okay, it might be out of frustration because it's using Aerial Ace now. Which is a lot weaker. I was gonna say I might be able to set up on that, but I'm pretty sure it still has a couple of guillotines left. So I don't really want to risk it. Aerial Ace, is that also 20? Yes, that's also 20. Oh no, crit for 8 damage. Egron is such a beast. This is 0 defense investment, only a defensive nature. I mean, of course I have +6 defense, but still. The crit ignores that. It's just a shame that Egron is weak to 2 of the most common physical types. With ground and fighting. There's so much earthquake, so much brick break. But luckily you can stall both of those out with the flying type. Especially intimidate flying type. It's using guillotines again. Did it run out? Looks like it. Okay, let's wait until it struggles. That might have been the last one. Yes, that was the last one. Okay, now we switch to Salamence. Hopefully struggle doesn't do too much. Probably not. Oh, 28 damage, that's decent. But since it isn't intimidated, crit isn't gonna do much more. It does have Quick Claw, I think. So if I do end up getting low, I need to be careful. It could double crit me. That's +3. Halfway there. +4. +5. At +6 I'm gonna rest first, because I'm at half HP. Probably doesn't matter, but don't wanna risk it. That's +6. I'm getting good at counting to 6. Oh, there's the crit. That did about 50. Just gonna sweep from here. 150 HP is good enough, I think. Oh wait, one more turn of sleep. After the leftovers, it will be 150-ish. Who's next? Starmie. Okay. We just go for the aerial ace. And it's down. And the Kingler. Probably has Protect or something to stall. No, it doesn't. And it's down. So is this... Are we on to trainer 6 now? Yes, number 6. Who's your lead? Venusaur. Haven't had that in the lead yet. What do we do against Venusaur? This could be a bunch of things. Nothing can really hurt Salamence. I think I'm just gonna switch and scout. This could be a Sludge Bomb incoming. It's double team. And that tells me... Where's double team? Seeing a lot of double edge. It's Leech Seed, Giga Drain, double team, Light Screen. Okay, we can just set up. I don't care about Leech Seed damage. We heal part of the Leech Seed damage back. Once I'm plus 6, I'll just rest. Then I'll be near full HP. Sets up Light Screen, but that doesn't matter for us. Giga Drain, even if it crits, it's gonna do no damage. We have no risk of dying. Double team doesn't matter. This is just a free setup. Which is nice. We've had enough slow PP stalls in this round. How many boosts do we have already? This is 6. Then we rest and then we sweep. I've been thinking a lot about how much tougher this team is to use compared to the Gyarados Steelix version that I had in Soul Silver, but one thing this team does have that the Gyarados team doesn't is Aerial Ace, and that is very nice to have. I'm not sure if Aggron gets Curse in Gen 4. If it does, I think a Salamence Aggron version of my team would work very well. And then you do have Aerial Ace. Executor, okay. We can Aerial Ace this again. Still quite a few turns before Leech Seed kills us. We get the one shot. I was looking into Last is Ninjask. I was looking into Pokemon that can one shot Walrein without setting up. Executor with Solar Beam is one of the few Pokemon that can one shot Walrein. But then of course you do need to set up the sun. So it could work turn 1 in doubles. On to the last trainer. What do you have? But yeah, Wall rain is ridiculous. I think Raikou Thunder isn't guaranteed, or maybe it was guaranteed if you had Magnet or something. I don't quite remember. It's a Porygon. We switch to Scout, because I'm pretty sure Porygon will have a set with Ice Beam. There's the Ice Beam. Let's see. I think there's only one with Ice Beam. And I can just go to Whiscash. You want to do a Thunderbolt? Yes, perfect. Now we set up Amnesias. Goes for Psychic. Not that much damage. Could lower my special defense, but I have Amnesia, so I can just boost it again. And that's +6. Now it's going for freezes. I'm going for rest. Its last move is recover. And it's 16 damage. I'll risk one turn of getting frozen. Now I go for rest. It's Bright Powder, which is not gonna matter with Aerial Ace. And yeah, recover. I wonder, is it? Oh wait, it stalls recover. It uses all its recovers before it uses its Thunderbolts against the Whiscash. I guess I could switch around. I should be using rest here. "13 damage with the Ice Beam. 13 damage with Psychic. We will be fine. The crit is not gonna do enough. There's no quick class or no double crits out of nowhere. We rest again. And it should slowly be running out of Psychic and Ice Beam. Another rest. No chance of being frozen on the turn we're awake. There's a recover. Now we start switching. It's always using recover on a turn when Whiscash is in, because the immunity has makes it a lower priority than the healing at full health. Okay, that's 2. Is Thunderbolt 15? It's almost gonna be faster to spam moves, I think, with all the switching. And it still uses up almost all its recovers. But I'm not sure, I don't really have that much PP. Well, I guess I could just attack it. It uses recover anyway. I can at least wake up. Or even heal to full. Yeah, I'll just completely stall it. At this point it's... Switching is probably slower. Or same speed, but more effort. And then the next round will be the round where I lost last time. I think, or is that this round already? I forgot actually. Might be this round that I lost in. After 45 wins. I'm not sure if we started at 42 this time. We might have actually. Or this is 42. Doesn't matter too much. I think if I play well, I can get further. Just waiting for the struggles now. Yeah, big reason why this team is a lot weaker than the Gyarados Steelix version is because on that one, especially with Blissey on the team, I had Dragon Dance on Gyarados, I had Curse on Steelix, oh there's the struggle, and I had Calm Mind on Blissey, so all three of them could sweep. In this one, only Salamence can sweep. And the two Pokemon in the back are weaker. I mean, Aggron is kind of comparable to Steelix. Steelix doesn't have boost. I mean, it's weaker defensively. I mean, with Steelix I could just set up on Pokemon that had super effective moves. I can't do that with Aggron because one crit and I'm dead. But when I'm switching around, it's kind of comparable. But Whiscash compared to Blissey, that's a world of difference. Blissey just takes no damage at all. And then the Calm Minds just one-shot so much. One more to +6. There's the crit struggle for 32 damage. So we just heal that back with leftovers. Time for an aerial ace. Let's see what's in the back. Slacking. We can take out the slacking, I think. Indeed we can. And a Swampert. And Swampert's down. That's another round. I'll go check how many wins this is. Yeah, we have 42 wins now, so next round is the one where I lost last time. Let's keep going. I think I have one more in me. There were a couple of really long setups, but this wasn't like the Armaldo where they weren't really scary. Alright. Who's our first opponent? It's a Snorlax. There's a lot of Snorlax. This could be dangerous. Could be really easy. Let's see. Curse. Okay, that's... There's 4 cursors. One has Earthquake. 2 Earthquake. 1 Brick Break. Okay, let's see. What do you do? I also learned last time, or some time ago, that if it reaches +6 defense, it stops using Curse. This is Brick Break. There was one with Brick Break, I think. Shadow Ball, Double Edge. Okay. I'm gonna have to run it out of Brick Break and then Aggron can stall. And I think Brick Break is 15 PP. That's 2. Let's see, Brick Break is 15 PP. That's fine, this just gives us the opportunity to make it go to -6 attack, even though it's cursing. Oh. It did not want to Brick Break this time. Just going for another curse. Double Edge. I don't think I have to keep track. Was that a crit? I didn't see. I think it was a crit. I saw an exclamation mark, but I missed the rest. That's 3. Yeah, only 8 damage. Pretty sure that was a crit the first time, because that was the first attack it did to me, or to Aggron. That's 4 Brick Breaks. 11 more. Another curse, which I don't really care too much about. Its attack is not really going up anyway. With all the intimidates. There's 5 brick breaks. Another double edge, 7 damage. Yeah, double edge is the reason why I can't set up. If it crits double edge, Salamanders dies. And Steelix could just set up with curse here. If it's a -6 Snorlax, even if it crits a brick break, it's not an issue. Well, I suppose it's not -6 yet because of the curses. But even then... That's 7, I think. Which made it a lot faster if you just set up +6 curses. Then either you just stall it, or you can try to go for a sweep. But because you're pretty slow, if a water type comes in, you just have to switch. But that's not that much of a problem. Especially in Gen 3. I'm not sure if Steelix gets curse in Gen 3, let me check. I know that... no, it doesn't. Okay. So Steelix couldn't do that here. Right on cut though. And with the... if you have like a Blissey, then the quad weakness to water and grass doesn't really matter. So I think Rhydon might be a good alternative. Of course, not being steel type, it matters a little bit. But not that much. The main thing is not being immune to poison. So you could get toxic. It could matter. I'm kind of losing track of the brick breaks. I think we're at 10. Oh, that's a crit brick break for 49 damage. And if you go Rhydon, then you probably want Gyarados again. So you can you can invite the Thunderbolts instead of the Ice Beams if the Pokemon has a choice to do one of the two. But if you have a Blissey, it doesn't matter too much. I think I'm just gonna keep switching until it doesn't use Brick Break. Because I might have missed one. But yeah, being able to set up with 3 different Pokemon instead of always having to set up with Salamence, it's quite nice. And also it didn't require that much switching. Because you can just set up even if they hit super effectively. Once they're at -6. At least with the Steelix. In most cases anyway. And Blissey just doesn't care about anything. If it's a special attack, it'll eat it up. That's a double edge, okay. We're out of brick breaks. We go for a rest. Yep, no brick break. Only 3 damage. And now I'm gonna set up iron defenses. There's Shadow Ball. Alright, it's... wait, is it out of double edge or not? I'm not sure. Shadow Ball is less resisted than double edge. It actually did 1 more damage on the first hit. Oh, a crit. Still did nothing. Brick break. Alright, there's a bunch of curses left. If it starts using curse, I can switch. And I could probably switch now, but I'm not sure if it's actually out of double edges. More Shadow Balls. More 1 damage. So scary. Oh no, my special defense is down. Been meaning to look something up. No, Swampert cannot get amnesia. Okay. I was wondering if Swampert could fulfill the same role as Whiscash. I mean, I have a Swampert, but I wouldn't have put it on this team because the point of the team was kind of to have Pokemon that anyone could catch. If you didn't pick Mudkip, you couldn't get Swampert. At least not without trading, and I'm not doing trading. Oh, we're already struggling. Let's go to Salamence. When did it use all the curses? I missed that. Did it keep cursing? Or did it curse after it ran out of attacks? I don't know, maybe the AI does sometimes curse when it's being intimidated. I'm not sure. Five boosts. Yeah, when I started using this team, or when I started building this team, I did not realize it would play so much slower than the old team. The version with Curse Rhydon would probably be quite a bit faster. But I wasn't really happy with the... Or +6, let's go Airlace. Wasn't really happy with the third Pokemon. Wait, what? Oh, it's Quick Claw, I think. No, what happened? Oh, right, it's that +6 defense, I forgot. Oh no, it crit me. I guess I'll rest. Yeah, the Curse Rhydon would probably be a bit faster. But you would need a good third Pokemon. I'm not really sure. I was looking at Rhydon Gyarados, but might also be possible to go Salamence Gyarados. Not Gyarados, Salamence Rhydon. Then the Salamence can switch into grass moves. You just need something that can switch into ice. Hey, another Swampert. But then you do have 2 ice weaknesses, which on this team, having a Pokemon weak to 2 Pokemon weak to the same type, it's kind of risky. A Murkrow? What? I'm pretty sure their Murkrow can have Perish Song, so I might not be able to set up on a Murkrow. It probably also has Confuse Ray or something. I don't know what it gets. Thunder Wave, Double T, Mean Luke. Oh no. Okay, hopefully this is not the Perish Song one. It is the Perish Song one. Oh no. Could I just have one-shot it? Maybe. Maybe I should have tried. I have to knock it out now. But that means that I'm paralyzed. Which is unfortunate. Oh no, I could not have one-shot it. I have to try to deal damage. I guess what I should have done... Well, I don't know. Whiscash would be immune to Thunder Wave. But if it Mean Looks, I'm not even sure if I can kill it with Surf. Double team, okay, this is fine. Let's see, if I rest now, I think I can rest. Okay, it went for the mean look. Oh wait, HP is full. I'm dumb. I already discovered that it doesn't work. Now I have to switch out. It's a fear. Okay. This is fine. We just switched to Aggron. Like the best move Pharaoh has into Aggron is like Mud Slap. Let's see, does this one have Mud Slap? No, it's Steel Wing and missed. So I still can't set up. Or I still can't rest. Let's intimidate it down a little bit further. That's a crit. That did not do much. I just want to rest anyway. That's another crit, and that kills me. Wow. Okay. I just set up Iron Defense. This is a Bird Keeper, I'm pretty sure. I just have to hope I can handle whatever's in the back. It starts out with Murkrow, then a Fearow, and then it's like a legendary bird or something. Let's see. It can't have an ice move, because I'm pretty sure it would have sent it out if it did. I guess I'll rest. So it can't be Articuno. To be honest, Articuno would be nice, I think. I just one-shot it with Rock Slide. I don't know if there's any flying type that I really fear. Like a Moltres, I can probably tank with Whiscash. Pelipper I can tank with Whiscash. Tropius, maybe? Oh, Satu. Like Tropius, I think I can survive with Aggron. Okay. It's lucky that I got unlucky on the weak trainer. But, like I said, I think there's not really a flying type that could have threatened me. I don't know, is there a Skarmory with Curse? A Quagsire, okay. What does Quagsire get? This might be a slow one. There's definitely an Ice Beam, but only one Ice Beam. There's 2 Earthquakes. One of them also has Brick Break. Earthquake, Brick Break and Mud Slap. What? Let's see what it goes for. Curse. Is there more than one curse? Yeah, there's 2 curses. Okay, but only one of them can hurt Aggron. It's the one that can hurt Aggron. Okay. Sludge Bomb, Double Edge. I'm just gonna have to make it run out of Earthquakes. That's 2 earthquakes. There's number 3. Now it just keeps cursing. Do some earthquakes. Well, maybe not when I switch to Aggron. Double edge. There was an earthquake there. And now we're back to curse. Another earthquake. I think it's at max defense right now. So hopefully it stops cursing. At least that wasn't curse. I think it's 4 more earthquakes. Another double edge. Yeah, looks like it stops cursing. Curse is 10 PP. I think we're at 7 earthquakes. But I think I will do 1 extra switch just in case. I think Quagsire probably can't kill me with double edge crit. Once it's completely down. Okay, I think I'll just set up now. It's at the -6. It's also out of earthquakes, if I counted correctly. But yeah, it deals no damage with double edge. So crits shouldn't matter. We're at +3. Oh, that's quick law. I guess I have to watch out for double crit. Was that 5 or 6? That was 5. I thought so. I don't need to rest. Just sweep from here. A good way to play around crits, which I don't really have access to right now. But on some sets you can play around crits with substitute. But I don't really have a move slot left over. Like maybe on Aggron you could replace Iron Defense. But I don't think it's that good. Okay, on to the next one. Opponent number 4. Well, that's the one where we lost last time, I think. Yeah, we should be at 45 wins now. It's a Blissey. Okay, Blissey. Are there any Calm Mind offensive Blissies? That could be scary, maybe. There is Calm Mind Ice Beam. Only attacking move Ice Beam. There's also Calm Mind Blizzard with Fire Blast. Okay. I will switch. What are you gonna do to me? Counter. That's the Calm Mind Ice Beam. Unless there's another one. No, it's the Calm Mind Ice Beam. I'm gonna set up with Whiscash. It's setting up with Calm Mind. How much PP? That's one Ice Beam, okay. Who learns Ice Beam? Ice Beam is 10. Okay, if it sets up and it crits, it's gonna benefit from the boost and it's gonna go through my defense, so that could be an issue. In that case, I go to Aggron and just hope for the best, I guess. Guess it kind of depends on how many Ice Beams are left at that point. That's 3 Ice Beams. Does it have Focus Band? It does. It has focus band counter. Disgusting. That's 4. Now I actually have to make it run out of counters. That's 5 ice beams. That's 6 ice beams. Seven. At least once it's out of ice beam, it can't +6 crit me. 8. Oh, it's gonna boost again. You don't need more boost, Blissey. Just ice beam. You'll freeze me. Or something. Honestly, at this point, freezing me is gonna save me PP. I don't have to do anything. Okay, one more ice beam. Don't be weird and save your ice beam forever, okay? There's the last one. Nice. And it crit one-shot me. Okay. Doesn't matter too much. I just need to stall. In case I miscounted the ice beams, I'll just go into aggron. You can just keep countering. So yeah, Blissey with Calm Mind, kind of scary. But I mean, if the AI always acts like this, and it doesn't set up the +6 and then start ice beaming, but it ice beams a couple of times, then it does a Calm Mind, then it ice beams a couple of times. That means it can only crit me or one-shot me with a crit at the end. So it won't have that many ice beams left, which means I might be able to stall it out with aggron. And another option is aggron attacks, does a bunch of damage, gets one shot, and I hope Salamence kills. Can't be many counters left now. Already used a couple and this is like 17 turns. Yeah, they're soft boiled. It's out of counters. I guess I could have switched a bit earlier. But that doesn't matter too much. We go to +6 and hope Salamence one-shots everything. That's +4, I think. +5. On to +6. Let's see if Focus Band activates. It does not. In comes Glalie. This can't have Focus Band, which means we're always safe. And a Starmie. Nice. I guess having Focus Band on the first Pokemon is optimal for me. Because that's the only way I really lose. Unless it's like a Walrein that survives. Alright, who's up next? A Scizor. Oh, that could be Swords Dance. And what could be, it's probably. Does every set? Not every set. There's at least 2. There's only 2. Okay, let's scout with Aggron. It's Swords Dance. Which means it could be Baton Pass. That would be unfortunate. And it goes for another Swords Dance. That might mean it's the Baton Pass one, because that one can't hit Aggron for any damage. Ouch, that still kinda hurt. But yeah, this is looking like the Baton Pass version. It only has Silver Wind. The other one can also have Silver Wind though. But it also has Steel Wing, so it would make more sense for it to use Steel Wing. Agility, yep. Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Should I just start setting up? If that crits, it doesn't kill me. I'm gonna have to start Dragon Dancing. Once it runs out of Silver Wind, it probably Baton Passes. It has one more Silver Wind. Okay, I'm faster. That is good. Oh, it's going for agility because I'm faster. That's not as nice. How much damage do I do to this? I'm at +2. Scizor 2. No, Scizor 4. I can 2-shot this. Hopefully this doesn't have Focus Band. Okay. Crisis averted. Into Slowking. Okay, I'm never killing Slowking, I think. I only have +2. Yeah, that's... Well, this one is max defense. Then I do 50 to 60. That seems like a no to me. Slowking. Let's see what it does. It has... Wait, that one has Yawn Thunderwave. That's interesting. There's 2 Ice Beams, 4 psychics, 3 serfs. And one of them has brick break with no attack investment. Okay, I think I switch into Wish Cash. It's Ice Beam. And I'm frozen solid, but I have a Lumberry. Amnesia. What else can you do? Psychic. Okay. Psychic Ice Beam, that's 2 sets. I'm gonna rest here. I'm afraid I'll freeze again. Well, it's gonna spam Psychic, so no, it's not gonna freeze me. Okay. Maybe I should have had one more Amnesia. Surf. Okay, I still don't know which set it is. Only the last move is different. I think I always die to a crit, so I just have to go for Amnesia. Otherwise, if I rest and it crits me after I rest, I die anyway. Oh, there's the Quick Claw. But no crit. At least there's no special defense drops yet. It makes up for the freeze. Okay, we're at +6. We're going to rest again. Now I just keep spamming rest. And the last move is probably Flamethrower. Otherwise it's Earthquake, and since I'm at +6, Earthquake would maybe do more now. There's a crit. That does a lot of damage, wow. Ooh, do I live? No Quick Claw, please. Yes. Lived on 5. Okay, maybe it's out of Psychic now. Oh, no, it's just being random. Oh, perfect. Quick Clawed and then I got to rest. So I have more health this time. And we just sleep through everything. And once I see the flame... Oh, there's another crit. Oh, this one did a lot more. Okay. I die now. That's unfortunate. Yeah, I'm definitely sure this is the one with Flamethrower, because that one has full special attack investment. Okay. I'm not sure how this is gonna go now. It had another Ice Beam, expected. Okay, I think I can keep switching like this for a while. Wow, that does a lot of damage actually. I just... it didn't use that many ice beams, I think. Yeah, I guess I should have counted all of them. How much? Let's see, this is Slowking 4. Slowking 4, which is also full defense investment. So I can't do any damage. I could try to flinch it. Well, I deal no damage at all. Does it have leftovers? No, it has Quick Claw. I know it has Quick Claw. There's no way I kill it. I need like 1,000,000 flinches and a crit earthquake or something. Flamethrower, okay, it's out of serve. Okay, maybe I stall this with Aggron. Don't kill me with Click Claw. Okay. No hidden serves, please. Okay, Flamethrower. Oh, that does way too much damage. That was 58? The rest... Maybe I live? Okay. If it doesn't crit... It crit, but it chose Ice Beam. No Quick Claw, please. Oh. That did 60. Okay, I died to high rolls. Okay, I think I live now. No Quick Claw. Nice. There's another Ice Beam. That means I can't die unless it crits. That's Quick Claw, but it doesn't matter. Now it can't Quick Claw. It does Quick Claw. Okay. I don't think it's out of Ice Beams. But I cannot kill it. Even with crit. Yeah, Ice Beam always kills me. Let's see, do you have an Ice Beam left? Yes, he does. Okay. So I got like one battle further. think I'm gonna need to make... Yeah, I got one battle further. Was a bit unlucky with the high roll crits and the quick claw. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to make some changes to the team. One of the issues is just it plays so slow. And then even when you play correctly, like I did here, if you get particularly unlucky against the few Pokemon that are strong enough, then you still die. Yeah, could not have been far away from winning that match, but a little bit too much RNG against me. But that's fine. I will look into what I will do with this team. Maybe I'll try Rhydon instead, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll have to see what I end up doing. Okay, I'll be back with another team probably.